And stripes look crooked. Don't they? Where's the camera crooked? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a drugstore, or specifically a Boots haul today, because long story short, I've recently moved to London from Vancouver, and when I first got here I didn't really know what all the drugstores were. Found out soon Boots is kind of the go-to place, and I quickly looked up a few drugstore hauls just to see what people were picking out from the place, because when you walk in there, there is a lot of stuff, just like any drugstore, and a lot of it was new brands and stuff I'd never seen before. So I thought I would just kind of show you and share what I eventually picked out after hours of standing in the aisles trying to figure out what the heck I wanted to buy. It's a lot of just like household type stuff I didn't want to pack, lots of liquids that I didn't want to bother packing, stuff that I knew I could easily replace once I got over here, and a few extra little makeup bits and bobs that I wanted to try out. Is this really overexposed? It seems like it's overexposed. Anyways, I'll get started with the first item. Some of it's kind of boring. I wasn't sure if I should share it, but I guess I will anyways. I don't really have that many items, so hopefully I'll get through all of it pretty quickly. So the first thing I got was a new deodorant. Yes, we're definitely overexposed here. I'm going to change the lighting. Okay, hopefully that's a little better. So the first thing is a deodorant. Really can't see what it is, but it's the Mitchum. I'd never tried it before, but I saw on another YouTuber's channel, one of the hauls included this. And it's 48-hour protection. I just got the Pure Fresh one. Ken uses the same one in the boy version, and it's alright. I mean, I don't love it. I usually use the Secret 24-hour, and I think I'll just go back to that once I've used this up. The next thing was something I ventured out, and I ventured out from my usual, which I've been using the Garnier Fructis hairspray for years and years, and I thought I'd try something new when I got here. I've heard a lot about the Elnett, so I went for this one. It's relatively expensive. Certainly here it is. Everything's double the price here. When your bank account's full of Canadian dollars, everything is then doubled. But I just got the Elnett Supreme Hold, and I've got to say, it is super touchable, and it feels like you really have nothing in your hair, almost to the point where I'm wondering if it's doing anything. I've got to say, I hate the smell of this. It smells like, I can't even, I mean, not to sound offensive or anything, but it kind of smells like grandma, but not in a cute way. Like, I love the smell of my grandma, but not, this is like not cute grandma smell, if that makes any sense. And beyond that, it really, you know when you're doing your hair and your boyfriend walks to the room and he's like, oh, it's so bad, it smells so bad. Oh, what are you doing here? It's poison. At least Ken does that. This does that to me, and I'm pretty used to a lot of products and not getting, I did my hair like 2 hours ago now. I can still taste it in the back of my throat. Like, it just really permeates and get that scent. Really, it's something else. And the hairspray, the scent lasts for days in my hair too, because I only curl my hair every 3 days or so. It really lasts, and I really don't like the smell of it. Along with the scent theme, I picked up a few new body sprays. These were really cheap. They were like 70p each, which is like nothing. The first one I got is by the Boots brand. It is the Citrus and Red Berries. I quite like that one. That one's, I don't know, it's kind of, yeah, it smells like berries. The other one's by Charlie Chic, and it is some kind of vanilla flavor, I believe. Maybe the name of it is Chic on the bottom there. It's basically like a light vanilla scent. I usually go for vanilla scents, so this was kind of right up my alley. It's not the best, and neither of them have great staying power, but they were so cheap. It's kind of, I sprayed on myself after using that darn hairspray. Get rid of the stink. The next thing is a very recent big time favorite. I didn't bring any of my nail polishes because one, they're liquid, and two, they're very heavy. So I brought one basic nail polish, and that was it. I figured I'd pick up a few new things when I got here. So I did, and I went for the Berry M Sunlight Curing Nail Polish. They only have probably 7 colors in this line, and it's supposed to be as good as like going for shellac nails. It's supposed to last quite a long time without using UV light on your nails. So I thought I'd try it out, and turns out I really like it. Most nail polishes do not last long on me, like probably a couple days, especially on my right hand, obviously my dominant hand. I'm like rough on my hands, but nail polish chips on me in like literally a couple hours, and I've got it chipped everywhere. And that's if I can get it past the smudging phase. I usually can't wait long enough for it to not smudge. But these actually dry, they do dry really quickly, they dry really hard, and they do last for a couple days. I think I'm actually going to do a blog post on these because I love them so much. I got them in Let's see how many colors did I get. 4 colors so far. Yeah. I don't usually do that, so that just goes to show how much I really love these. So keep an eye out on my blog for an actual full review on the colors, because the formulation on a few of them is a little different. So I'll go into detail on my blog. Today I am wearing grayish purple kind of color, which is called Dark Side of the Shroom. It's not quite, I thought it was going to be more of a cement kind of color and not so purple, so it's not my favorite, but it's staying on, so that's what counts. Okay, so moving on. I had to buy myself a new shower cap, and Boots does not have a good selection of shower caps apparently. So I went for this one by Soap and Glory. In a package that looked like this. Very cute retro packaging, not gonna lie. I was kind of sold on the packaging more than the actual cap. But it is really cute, and it says one for cover. So as I mentioned, I only wash my hair like every 3 days or so. So in between, I always wear a shower cap to protect the curls in the shower. And this one does the trick. It's got a lining on the inside that's waterproof, and then the outside's like a fabric, so I just lay it out to dry after I've used it. The next thing I got was this Botanics Hydration Burst 3-in-1 cleanser for removing makeup, and it's for sensitive and dehydrated skin. That's what it looks like. I've only been using this for a few days. The usual one that I use is a Vichy, and it's more of like a cream formula. I have really sensitive dry skin, so I hesitate to put anything that looks kind of like this on my skin that looks like it's gonna just kind of strip it away and not give any moisture to my skin, but I thought I'd give it a try. And it was super cheap. I've used it a couple times, and I think it is actually making my skin more red than it usually is. I'm not totally sure if it's actually this item or if it's something else that I'm using, but I think this is pretty much the only thing I've changed in my skincare routine recently, so I'm thinking it might be due to this. So I might have to switch back to my old stuff and see how that goes. The sun's coming out again, ruining my lighting. This London weather is crazy. It's like blue skies, can't see a cloud anywhere 1 second, and then 2 seconds later it's like gray, black clouds and pouring down. And the sun's coming out again. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, quickly moving on. Next thing I got was Simple Deep Cleansing Mask. And this I just picked up because it was super cheap, and I've heard a lot about this brand. I think they're doing like a huge overhaul with their branding, because I've seen tons of bloggers and YouTubers talk about it, so I figured I'd give something from the line a chance. To be honest, this kind of just feels like I'm slathering lotion all over my face. Doesn't feel like it's doing anything extraordinary. To be fair, it is lighting problems. To be fair, it is super like dirt cheap. It's kind of fun to use, but I don't honestly think it does anything special to my skin. The last thing I've got, I actually forgot to bring the actual item out here. I'll go grab it. Oh, I have one more item first. Okay, so I came here with a black eyeliner, but it was drying out really quickly and I didn't like it in the first place, so I wanted to try out something from the Bourjois line because we don't have that in Canada. So I went for the Ultra Black 24-hour felt tip black eyeliner, and I've got to say this thing is seriously impressive. It is drugstore, and it was like £7, which in Canadian dollars is probably like 13 or so, which isn't cheap. I'm not someone to spend money on makeup at all, but I wanted to try it out. So yeah, I really like it. It lasts really well. It has a super fine tip, and you can get a good sharp line. I love the staying power of this. It really holds on tight for the whole day. That's a good one to try. Moving on to the last item that I had forgotten originally. So long story short, when I first came to visit Ken here in June, I plugged my hairdryer in from home through a converter and it fried it. Totally forgot about the voltage difference. So yeah, that hairdryer was dead. So I used a crappy travel dryer for the rest of that trip, and then I used my mom's hairdryer when I got back home to Canada. If you want to see my whole moving stuff, by the way, I have a whole set of vlogs on my channel. It shows like the whole process of me leaving Vancouver and coming here to London and saying goodbye to everyone and the whole thing. So if you're interested to see my packing process and all that. But anyways, when I got here, I had no hairdryer, so I went and I bought myself this guy. It was kind of mid-range, not the cheapest, not the most expensive, because holy smokes, hairdryers can get expensive here. Some of them were like 150 pounds. Like, that's crazy. I wouldn't spend that in dollars, never mind pounds. This one I really liked because, for one, it looked really sturdy. It didn't look dinky like the other ones. And two, you can compact it down to the travel size, and then you just swivel it up and it becomes a full-size hairdryer. It's got the cool shot switch, so you don't actually have to hold the button. You can actually switch it on and off. And it's got 3 levels of speed and 3 levels of heat. So I always keep mine on the medium heat because I've got really fine hair. I don't have much hair. People always think that I have lots of hair, but I really don't. Super fine and thin and not much there. It doesn't take much to dry my hair. It's usually dry in like 5 minutes. Yeah, so I just keep it on the medium setting and my hair is pretty much dry in 5 minutes. It's pretty awesome. So it's called the Vital Sassoon 2200 Hydra Gloss. And I think it was like the 30-pound mark, maybe less than that. I don't think I would spend more than that on a hairdryer. But it's been doing the job just fine. I quite like it. And it fits in the UK ports. And I know I'm not going to blow this one. Is that everything? I think so. That's stuff kind of that I've bought over the last month or so that I've been here. Replacement items and a little mini review of a few things that I've been trying out. So I hope you liked this video. I hope you can hear me, and I hope that the lighting didn't drive you totally crazy. And I'll see you in the next one. I'm thinking probably a fall haul because I've done a lot of clothing shopping recently. Bad. Okay, so I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Ooh, cute. I really hope our neighbors can't hear me talking to myself in here.